Fear kept us inspired much of the time. The way you make an animated movie is, you write it, and then you start putting it up on storyboards, and you start editing it, and then you start to realize that what you wrote is terrible. So you start over, and then you come up with a whole new story, and then that's terrible, and you slowly, through many, many terrible versions, you start to get enough material to string together a final movie. So the inspiration just comes from the collaboration with other people. That when you run out of ideas, there's this guy, and when he runs out of ideas, there's a bunch of other people, and we all kind of get together and inspire one another.
This is Phil Lord, and this is Chris Miller. Right now, they are the most underappreciated directors in all of Hollywood. When you think of directors, who do you think of? Steven Spielberg, Tim Burton, Quentin Tarantino. These people have their own reasons to what makes them good directors. Every single one of them has made a movie that was either great, alright, or just downright terrible. But with Phil Lord and Chris Miller, every single movie they directed was fantastic. They brought something new and fresh to the table. And I don't mean some of their movies are good. I mean all of them. Not one of their several movies they directed was bad. And this isn't just opinionated. All the movies they directed have great scores on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. Steven Spielberg is one of cinema's greatest directors to ever work, but does he have any works that can be considered, bad? Well, yes. There's Hook, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, AI artificial intelligence, and more. But the point is, they exist. But here lies the true question. How come everything they direct has never failed? Well, if we go back to the clip earlier, we can tell that Phil and Chris are both perfectionists. A quote from the video is, "What you start to realize, what you wrote was terrible. So you start over. Then you start a whole new story, and that's terrible. And you slowly, after many, many terrible versions, you get enough material to string together a final movie." This is their way of making film. Just like in a painting, you can tell if it was rushed. The same applies to movies as well. The Lego Movie was made in 3 years, giving them enough time to make the movie they wanted, and not the corporate shell of a movie that everyone thought they were going to make. Though another helpful factor in their success is the fact that almost every movie they made were already an established franchise. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, The Lego Movie, 21 and 22 Jump Street, and the untitled Star Wars Han Solo anthology film. Though some people don't really care about the old 21 Jump Street show, they know that even if one person does, it's enough to make a movie. Well, I hope you liked the video. If you want more content like this in the future, be sure to follow Yellow Syrup on VidMe, or if you're on YouTube, subscribe and click the bell to know when there's a new upload. Also, it'd be great if you could share the video with friends or leave a like. And if you like my voice, you can check me out on my Amazing Larry YouTube channel, where I have reviews, animations, and short films. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.